Hello everyone, my name is Tim from RenAcademy Records, and I'm sitting here with a very talented and gorgeous Dirty Bows. If you would like to introduce yourselves.
My name's Eve.
And I'm Jenna.
And they are taking Central New York by storm with their stunning acoustic performances and very tight vocal harmonies. It seems like you guys were meant to sing with each other.
That's how we feel too.
That's how we feel as well. Yeah.
So, how long have you guys known each other for?
Well, we just met here. We go to Syracuse. We're sophomores, so we just met at the beginning of freshman year, and we were just like, "Whoa, that chick has really cool hair, and she's got piercings like me." So we were like best friends.
Oh yeah, where are you guys from originally? You're not from Syracuse.
Well, I'm from Long Island, and we have a house up in Vermont, so we spent a lot of time up there.
Cool, yeah.
And she, the same.
I'm
she's
from New Jersey, and I also had a house in the
You
Poconos.
took songwriting class together, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, with who was that?
Bob Halligan, Jr.
Yeah. That's our. He was our professor, and we just like kind of happened into the class, and one day we just asked to like be partnered together to like for the whatever activity that we do every day, which is like writing a song.
Yep.
And we were like, oh, like we're best friends. Can we please like let us play together just this once? And he was like, I generally don't like people like who know each other, but like it's
Right,
fine.
yeah.
I know that you guys are so close, so like we just did it, and we came up with our first like kick-ass song. We were like, whoa.
And
Yeah.
what song? I've seen you play it a couple times. What song was that?
Yeah. It's called I Want to, I Can't.
Cool.
Yeah. So we're really proud of that.
So, how do you guys approach the songwriting? I know the class probably helped, but how has it changed since that class? Now that you guys are writing your own material.
Good question.
So usually what's been happening is I'll figure something out on the guitar that sounds like relatively interesting and good, and I'll bring it to Eve and say, I got this new riff. And she'll say, this is awesome, but like I think it would sound even better with this, or maybe we could try something with this. And then we just start from there, we start forming it. And then we like usually have talks about this. It's usually like during lunch when we're just like, what should we write a song about?
It's like we have like powwows and like check-ins about like what we're feeling and like where we're at like emotionally or mentally, like anything that's going on.
Yeah.
It's usually similar.
Oh, cool.
Because of our like just our classes and like our lives we live together, so we
Yeah.
pretty much have the same like shtick going
Think
on.
alike.
So
Yeah.
what I've been thinking about lately is like some people just don't like A, B, C, or D, and she's like, yeah, me too. Like that sucks. And then when they do that, and we're like, yo, let's write a song about that.
So you
it's
guys-
really collaborative, and it's
Yeah.
really like just
So you-
bouncing ideas off of each other.
Yeah.
The lyrics are very much like, almost like a Lennon McCartney kind of thing.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
no
I
one-
wait my own verse,
yeah.
she writes her own
Yeah, we
verse,
write
we work
verses.
on the chorus and the bridge together.
One of us will write a chorus, and then the other will put harmonies on it, or if one writes the
Yep.
chorus,
Cool.
it always
It's
switches around.
yeah, exactly.
It's
That's
whoever does
awesome.
wants to do
Yeah.
it.
Do you consider yourselves like acoustic singer-songwriters kind of thing? Or is it more of like an act that you guys are putting on?
Well, I like to think it's an act.
Yeah,
we come from a theater background.
entertainers.
So,
That's
yeah,
what we
come
wanna
from
be.
performing.
Gotcha.
We know we like to be in front of people and entertain.
How long have you guys
song.
been playing as a band together?
We actually only started playing together really this summer.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Like playing out in front of
Yeah,
other
playing-
people.
playing.
But before that, we were writing since February. We were just like, we have a cool like thing. Let's start
Yeah.
writing
Like
music.
We did like a talent show just to
Yeah.
like,
Just to see if it's your first
And we
thing to
got
see. Is this
awesome
going to work?
feedback,
And
so yeah, exactly,
yeah, the
yeah.
feedback has been tremendous every week
validation
here.
was-
Yeah, we're so surprised like that people like really like enjoy the music.
Yeah.
Like we just write music that like it comes easy to
Yeah,
us and that we
that's
love
something
to
that we're
sing and it's
passionate
fun
about.
to all that stuff.
So you're an entertainers, not singer-songwriters. So actually some of your subjects kind of like, everybody writes about love and breakups and,
Yes.
my dog died or something.
Yeah.
But like you have a nature song like Lake Harmony.
Lake Harmony, I don't know. I just figured out, like I said, what we usually do is the guitar part, and it's like this really melodic, like just really, I don't know. It reminded me. I showed
Well, yeah,
it to
she
Eve,
brought this riff like we were talking about before. She just brought this riff to my attention, and I was like, yeah, that sounds so like breezy and nice. We just thought about what like the music makes us feel like.
Cool,
I
yeah.
imagine, like, we
So-
both kind of had houses in the Poconos. So
Yeah.
when we were, like, thinking about it, it sounded like
Just reminded us of that like
of
nature
the lake.
feel.
We each
So-
had, like, a lake around us. So
Yeah.
the lake I used to grow up on was called Lake Harmony. So that's why the song is called Lake Harmony. And also, when we listen to it, like, when we play it and then we listen to it, it really, like, it takes you on, like, kind of a journey of just
Yeah,
being
that's
out
what we
on
wanted.
the lake.
We
and-
wanted it to, like the music itself made us feel like we were sitting on a lake, and we wanted to be relaxed and feel the sunlight on our, on our
Yep.
faces. So we wanted to communicate that as perfectly as we could in all the. We just wanted the listener to also feel like they were, or to feel like they wanted to go and sit on a lake and do
Cool.
the same
Yeah.
thing. So
So on the flip side, you have a song called "There's More Where They Came From,"
Yep.
and so it's about the like raw sexual instincts of what you call slutty boys.
Yes.
it is.
So did that song come from like, you know, the one song came from the music, then flowed into the lyrics. This one came from
Well,
like raw
This one
raw
came
emotion.
From, yeah, one of our friends.
Yeah, one of our best friends
Really
is
close.
just disgusting.
Pretty
We-
wild.
we-
We
so
made
much,
him
we could say
aware.
anything.
Yeah, we told him
Yeah.
that we were writing a song about him. We didn't really tell him what it was going to be
We
about.
just were like, you inspired
So he's-
us
so he's
all.
heard it.
We wrote a song
Congratulations.
about you. He has heard
Yeah,
it.
he has.
Before anyone, we played it for him. Yeah, so
Cool.
he heard it at its very early stage, and he really liked it. He actually like thought it was pretty good. So that
Cool.
made us really happy. Yeah.
And what's Little Women about anyway?
Little Women. So I wrote Little Women because, I mean, at least me personally, I know you have had this happen to you, but I find myself like whenever there's a dude that's interested and you're like, okay, like this like could work, it always ends up where they become too clingy or too needy, or they turn into like this drama queen, and
Yeah, we
you know,
find that we've encountered many a sensitive soul.
many
Oh,
a
gotcha.
sensitive soul.
Like we're sensitive enough. We're acting
Absolutely,
people.
and
We
it's-
feel
we
things,
understand
like-
it. We
but
really
I just
do.
we can't handle.
but after
Little
a while,
Women.
it happens a lot. So-
Yeah, we seem to just like find them. Like my mom
We-
is always on the
yeah.
road, and like she always the person in front of her is always like stopping short or like just like not turning, and she's like, I always find the schmucks always find me, and I'm like, Little Women like always find me. How do they, Rena? You're so right. Like, how does this happen to me?
So it's a metaphor for clingy.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just metaphor for like girly dudes.
Yeah.
So now that you have some originals, you're in the studio recording.
Yep.
Yeah,
Six
we're gonna
song
do a
EP.
6-song demo. Yeah.
6-song EP.
And hopefully that's done by maybe the end of January.
Cool.
I'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
Yeah, latest I would say.
yeah.
And you're
latest.
recording here at SU.
Yep.
Yeah.
With the SUR recording industry.
Yeah, Syracuse University Recordings
Yeah.
is what we're working with.
What are the bands and music that's
Oh my
influenced
God.
you? If you can name like just a couple.
You go first, Jenna.
I mean, that's really hard. I really literally
this.
listen to everything, and I have like a vinyl. I have a turntable with all my parents' records, so I've listened to all that classical music and all that. Like,
I'm so cultured.
I know,
I listen
I'm
to so
Cosmopolitan.
many things.
I love jazz. I love like everything James Taylor and Carly Simon and Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and I mean I listen to Vampire Weekend, and I love music. It's everything to me.
Yes. So you can find live performances by the Dirty Bows on the Renaissance Academy YouTube channel, youtube.com/RenAcademy Records.
Check them out.
And definitely like us on Facebook, but more importantly, like the Dirty Bows on Facebook and follow them on Twitter.
Not more important.
And
Everyone's
sound-
important here.
Everybody's on a level playing field, right? They're more awesome. So, get their number, call them up unless you're a slutty boy,
Yeah.
anything. And,
Or a little woman.
or a little
We
woman.
don't want that either.
That was awesome. So, yeah.
Thank
Cool, man.
you.
Thanks so much.
No, thank you guys.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Hi, Evan.